This is Thomas's white azalea bonsai.
If you get a shot from it
Oh, like this?
head on.
Okay, go ahead.
I haven't taken a picture yet myself.
Yeah.
I meant to before I got started, but I didn't. Well, now, if you remember the other picture, I didn't touch it after I repotted it last year, just so it wouldn't be stressed out. So a lot of growth came in places that weren't going to be there in the long run, because I don't want to cover the twisting trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an important factor. And I wanted to make sure that it was stable before I wired it.
So you replanted it in this deeper pot.
It was actually in a round pot, and I think
Yeah.
a square pot, a rectangular one, is better for it. I bought it for this plant ages ago.
So you harvested this out of your mom's house down the street?
It was part of the shrubbery, yeah.
And what did you do this last week?
My parents' garden was an herbaceous border type garden, so this was a big shrub.
Mm-hmm. And it was dying and you grabbed it?
No, it was, I just thought it had a neat base to it, and I put it in a pot. And then years ago, it was a more formal shaped bonsai, and it had an accident. Something fell on it and broke it. And
That's
so,
where this is it. That's that damage.
So I just left it to recover for years. And it actually looks better now than it did when it was a more formal bonsai.
It looks like you really did take quite a bit off, and then you're training it with wires.
Took a little bit off, yes. Some things that I knew were going to have to come. And it's stable now, so now we'll watch and see how it grows.
Right, beautiful.
It all just evolves.
And
That's
azaleas
part of the deal.
aren't typically made into bonsai.
Oh yes, they are. There's a whole kind of genre of Japanese hybrids that are bred for their flowers.
It looks like you used your little root rake on this guy.
I didn't.
You didn't?
Well, actually I did. I did use the root hook when I repotted it last year. I took 80% of the soil off it, so that's kind of stressful.
Okay, that's what you did. You just exposed all the roots.
In Japan, they'd remove 100% of the soil.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I think that's just too much. And their climate is different than ours.
Yeah.
They have a rainy season in the summer. So it's a whole different kind of way of growing things, and you can't just kind of adapt part of it to a climate that you don't have. So that's part of it.
Thanks, Thomas.
Sure.